in the process of upgrading my computer. I've just upgraded the graphics card to a much faster graphics card than what I had before, and I've also put a 2 gigabyte solid state drive inside the computer as well, so that I can work from that, and hopefully everything will be fairly quick. I do operate off of all my stuff is on these type drives, and of course sometimes you might be wanting to reference 2 or 3 drives at the same time. So I have a hub, and that hub that I was using, it decided, no, I've had enough, and now the computer doesn't recognise it at all. So early last week, early last week, I saw that Rode had just introduced, or I think it was just been introduced, a high performance USB hub. And I thought, right, that might be what I need. So I jumped on, I paid the money, and by the end of last week, or by the end of the week, I had a look and they'd sold out. So mine turned up today. So we're going to pull it apart and have a look and see what's in there. Now then, what does it do? It's got 7 USB ports, 10 gigabyte per second super speed USB connectivity. It's got 2 SD card readers, 60 watt power delivery, and of the 7 ports, 6 of them are USB-C. There is one that is USB 3 type port, and the SD card readers, one's a full-size card reader and the other one is a mini card. So let's have a look and see what's in the box. Might need something here to flip that open, just to make it easy. I've never done one of these type things before, so I'll see what happens. So there we go. All looks nice and neat. That's it. It's not huge. Doesn't need to be huge. Just needs to be big enough to. Well, let's push that out the end and see what we've got. So there we go. It's there's all your ports, and on that side there's your little lights that pop up when the one's being used. The other side, there's your there's your 2 card readers, and then you got a couple of other connectors here as well, one for power and one for something else. I did read about it, I haven't got to it at this point in time. Host device computer, and the M1 is for power. So that's it. It's quite a weighty little thing. So it's not light, as one would expect if it was weighty, wouldn't one? Okay, so now then, it also comes with a box with international power adapters. So if you live somewhere else, the power adapter is in there, and it comes with a number of cords that are and a power supply, what's more. So that's all in the box. It's a 100 watt power supply, and you can plug it into and run it from the computer, providing what you want to charge or run from it is not too much. It gives you two power cords, one to run from a connector cord at least to run from here in your computer, and then there's a shorter one as well for data, and that's a power cord. Okay, so that's what's in the box. So the power supply comes equipped with 2 international type adapters, and they just clip on. You this one I've just plugged it in, and you can pull it out and plug a different adapter in depending on where you are. Now there is a problem if you're using a desktop in that the data cable that's supplied, it's a high-speed data cable, is miles too short. You got to plug it into the back of the computer if it's a desktop, and depending on where you intend keeping the hub, then this could be at least a couple of feet longer. This could be at least probably another 60 centimetres longer, to my way of thinking. And I haven't tried setting it all up yet, so we're getting there. An interesting point is that right in the middle of the bottom, it does come with a mounting hole, as you would use with a mini tripod or whatever. And a mini tripod can be attached to the bottom of the unit. So the unit can be stored on a tripod. Voila. Plug the power in, and it lights up like a Christmas tree. Green to power, and then all the little lights for the ports. Now already we've run into a problem. I anticipated that with my standard drives, that obviously if I've got USB-C inputs, I need to have USB A-type inputs as well. So I went and I bought some adapters. I bought half a dozen of them. And that is an adapter that goes from USB-C to USB 3. Problem we run into is that in actual fact, they're too wide to put close together. So you can only fit 3 across the unit. Bit of a bummer for the moment, but well, there we go. We will start replenishing the drive supply eventually with USB-C type cables. Okay, let's hook her up and see how we go. There is a quick start guide is included in the box. Mind you, the writing is way too small, almost impossible to read, but basically what it says is plug in the power, plug in the cable, switch her on, away you go. Nothing really too hard there. So now I've set the hub up on top of the computer. I've got 3 hooked up at the moment because of the spacing that we talked about before, and then I've got one plugged into the standard port here at this end, and the drives just sit on top there for the moment. So now it's a matter of, okay, how does it all perform? It all seems to be working pretty good. It's very, very fast, there's no doubt about that. But a couple of things fooled me, and I had a look, and yeah, it is. It's trying to fool me. That's what that's doing. Let's have a look at the setup. Let's have a look at the setup on the screen. We've got local disk C. We've got data D. That's my D drive. New volume E. That's the new 2 gigabyte solid state drive. Then it's got USB drive F. And I'm thinking, what on earth is that? Can't find anything. Then we've got 2025, that's a drive I've been using this year on G. Then 2019 road trip is in H, as you can see it's rather full. USB drive I, and again, no information. I'm thinking, what on earth is that about? Then 2021, the Cameron Corner road trip in J. Photos in P. DVD drive is drive Q. My second YouTube disk is on Y, and YouTube files is on Z. So I'm thinking, what on earth is USB drive F and USB drive I? And it suddenly occurred to me, of course, they're the 2 data card slots. One for the SD card and one for the mini SD card. So it's all pretty well set up. And so far, it seems very good. So with the whole setup, we'll let you know how we're getting on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you might like to check out this video. Or maybe browse this playlist. There are now over 800 videos just like these on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button, comment, and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.